Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Shane McClanahan. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? And now it's going to be Mike Tauchman.
Number 18, Mike Tauchman.
Just off the outside edge. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering is down low. Fought off foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Luis Robert now. On the ground right side. He gets there with the slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Two outs, base is empty. Benintendi up here. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. 2-0.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Out towards right center field. DeLuca sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Martin Perez.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that.
1-2.
Right side. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Brandon Lau in the box with one away as he takes ball one. On the corner for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
One out, bases empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lau, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On the ground to third. Rojas throws out to first. 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside.
2-2.
It's 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi nabs it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. McClanahan back to work. That's in there. 0-1. McClanahan in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Josh Rojas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one not close. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls. No strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Christopher.
At the plate, Christopher Morel. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the inning. Rays held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and now the DH, Miguel Vargas.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one lifted in the air center field. DeLuca snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Brooks Baldwin stands in now and watches strike one.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Diaz.
That's an out.
Now 2 away.
Batting up, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. And a foul ball. And the lefty kicks, delivers. On the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner at third, nobody out. Johnny DeLuca getting ready to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Check swing called strike. And the count is 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Yandy Diaz now. Grounded out his first time up.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. To third. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Doubled his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Tauchman. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's Luis Robert. And that skips in the dirt. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed. White Sox down a run. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. And they'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. And the White Sox go quietly. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4, down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Lowe.
Josh Lowe digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
And now Christopher Morel. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
Too low.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Tag. Safe at home. And they lead by 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Just
Outside.
missed. Two on, 2 outs.
High. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. In time to Vaughn. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Andrew Vaughn now. McClanahan back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a big swing and a miss.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Rojas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strikes.
Rojas goes 6'1", 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Rojas over at first with one away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swinging a foul straight back. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz will hit next. Move over to first, try to keep him close.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Brandon Lau in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Martin Perez gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the White Sox, Cam Boozer.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Lau at the plate, 1 for 2. Just missed. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. Save. 3-2, they take the lead.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Golden opportunity right here. And a sweeper misses for a ball. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 64 getting loose out there. Gilbert getting cranked up as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a tapper. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through.
To third might be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Morel.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Two outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Tachman on his way over. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 2. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tachman. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. Right through there. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing across here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 2. Number 64 gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Leisure preparing to come on if needed. Ground ball left side. Rojas. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The left fielder, number 1,
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Let's go now. Base in here.
First pitch just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That misses off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
D-Ride.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Johnny DeLuca. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
And now it's 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're still out in front, 5-2. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Foul ball there. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Outside. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Not close with that one. 3-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground, Caminero. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Josh Rojas. And there's a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now that second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. He's already homered in this game. In for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. That one in there across the letters. The Rays leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Now it's going to be Brandon Lau.
No.
Just missed. Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses. Ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Fouled off left side. Rudder takes off. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back. And it's gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add a couple more. It's 7-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now, Junior Caminero. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That's towards center. Robert pulls it down. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 15.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Josh Lowe. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Threw that
One
fastball
ball,
right
one
by him,
strike.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And that's
No, that's a
downstairs.
ball. Too low.
And that's ball 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball. That's
Ball.
off the mark, and that's ball 2. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Miguel Vargas now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Activity in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Clevenger warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And foul ball. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. And it remains 2-2. That's to third. Over to Diaz.
Out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop Brooks Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. Rasmussen, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Lau tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. And that misses. Ball 1. That one missed.
2 balls. No
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Tachman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The White Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
pitching for
Back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Leisure.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel.
designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
A little bit low.
Down.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on
1
that
strike.
pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air, right side. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, shortstop Jose.
Jose Caballero digs in now. 1 for 3. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Tuchman sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Richie.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here's Robert now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Robert.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. DeLuca going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. So a man aboard. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Towards first, Diaz to second. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.